So today I'm going to be sketching again. I have some playlist of the hidden truth, some more conspiracy videos, I guess, because it's stuff that YouTube won't delete from the background. So, yeah, that's that. I'm going to bring up my photo. And today I am doing the Zappa sketch that I had mentioned yesterday. I'm using a picture of when he's a bit older as the base, and I have a bunch of references pulled up here, but alright, I'm going to bring my brush down quite a bit, and I'm just going to sketch. Oops, my tablet is not set correctly. You just set it to brush size. There we go. Alright, and let me make sure that it's still running. Alright, I apologize again if I don't see anybody saying anything. It's just how I have this set up here is kind of awkward right now. Trying to figure that out. Alright, Frank. It's going to be a portrait kind of his face, like portrait / caricature. I've drawn numerous pictures of Zappa over the years. I've been a fan since I was a kid. By the time I came to really enjoy his music in my teenage years, as like not just because it was funny, he was dead. This is my first quick just sketch layer. So after this I'll move things around a bit, probably. This is about just putting down all the lines I'm going to need to move forward with to know where everything is on his face first. It's funny, just because you type with 2 fingers doesn't mean you can't type an amazing book. It's less about the time, more about what you put on the paper, I guess. Again, this is just a quick underlie so I know where everything is on his face. This is only going to be about 15-20 minutes. Just a sketch, really. That maybe I'll come back to and finish up as the year ends. I have a few Zappa sketches actually that I wouldn't mind taking back out and finishing, both traditional and digital. I am going to use probably a few references on this as well. I have the main one pulled up right now that I'm getting all this structure from, but his hair, I want to mess up a little bit more and make it more Zappa, as I think of Zappa, I guess. But again, this older Zappa is not really what I think of when I think of Zappa. It's funny because probably most don't. But he spent a lot of years just as an old man at home, not that super skinny dude on stage.
Look at it go. Still feels like magic, doesn't it?
Still making music, but
we do.
Not the same. I think, and rightfully so, he was very angry that he had cancer, and I think it affected, like he knew that that there was a lot more he could make, and he was being taken away from doing that, and I think he just got crooked with it. I need to go back and watch more interviews now that they're more readily available.
What we have here is a quantum playground.
We want to push this technology at 5%.
It's perhaps the strangest concept in physics.
We're left with conclusions that make no sense whatsoever.
Yet it could be what forms the very fabric of our cosmos.
In the end, we just have this quantum mechanical world. There's no space anymore.
My goodness, what is this talking about?
Everything is possible.
These hidden videos are interesting because there's a lot of information and the videos themselves are very jarring. It goes so all over the place sometimes. I'm just gonna block this in.
It's known as quantum mechanics.
Hilarious. I just got an email from Temporary Tattoos Canada. Can you guess why I contacted them?
But it makes a very troubling prediction called quantum entanglement.
Alright, it has to be boring just sitting and listening to me. I'd like to come into these live sessions with more of a topic because I'm just doing nothing really. I kind of like it for the traditional live, which is why I really want to get my traditional stuff over here onto YouTube, but I still need a few hundred subscribers because it's like part of their thing that you have to have 1,000 subscribers on your channel before you can actually go live via mobile. Time to go mobile. It's an odd like little rule. I don't know. I think it is. But anyway, I need about 150 more right now before I can do that. But for now, I'm still going to do it digitally. But I think traditional live is better because even if I'm absolutely silent, you get that awesome ASMR feel of the pencil. Whereas this tablet, like, I'll just bring the mic a little closer, is not giving me a whole lot. And if I were to do that, maybe I'd put in just headphones and listen to my own music while you guys listen to me draw. Leave a comment if that's something you're interested in, or something that sounds reasonable, or something that you've seen and think I should do. I'm enjoying this already. I just enjoy drawing Frank, I really do. Bring this hairline down a bit. Bring this in a bit. Looks like he's wearing a suit jacket.
It's a precarious undertaking. They've got a short window on two of Europe's largest telescopes. Each one will simultaneously focus on a different quasar, an extremely distant galaxy, emitting huge amounts
Also,
of
as I
light.
said yesterday, and in the last video, and we'll continue to say in videos going forward,
This light
if you have an idea of something you'd like to see me draw, or
perfectly aligned, make measurements on tiny
you know,
subatomic
I'm always up for ideas for my sketch days and my sketch giveaways. Just send me ideas, things. If I put them on my sketch list and they're just something I use to warm up, they are yours. Funny 2 lines I just got from my wife that time via text. It says, I just ate some antipasto.
The team takes their
Antipasto. I think I will go to yoga. I feel like the two are not connected, but maybe they are.
worked on this experiment with his
But anyway, yeah.
Andy Friedman.
Send me messages. Give me ideas of things to draw, things you'd like to see happening on this channel, things, collaborate with me. Or on the other side of that, if you want something drawn
Temperatures on the mountain begin
like
to drop.
on a timeline and something finished and a finished piece, I am open for commissions at the moment. This being the beginning of December right now. I have a few things on my plate, but I have some space. And you could do that. Share my thing around. That eyebrow to be a little higher looking than the other.
The next day, the team prepares for another attempt.
And there's our undersketch. Or, well, actually, that's a little more than undersketch.
They verify
I'm going to erase a few pieces of it.
but now the air is thick with clouds.
Stuff that's never going to be necessary through the photo, just the lines that I put in so I would know where everything had to go.
You see, the humidity is 100%. So as long as this lasts, we can't.
Alright.
The teams at both telescopes
More commercials. That's the thing about these long YouTube videos as well, is the commercials. And I'm going to leave the stuff around the hair again.
I would explain my creative point of view as being very direct and
Just get rid of some of
very
this.
black and just sort of have
There we go.
some type of attitude.
And go off to a new layer.
For me,
Actually, I'm going to go below that layer first.
and with Skillshare,
Gonna
it's
add
good to
a
have a group of people who
solid
are doing
color.
the same exercise you're doing, and just seeing how other people think, how they look at the world. Essentially,
Like
that
so.
plays into your work too.
And go back up to the top and add in one more dark layer before I go to a light layer.
I've learned, and I just believe that you have to reach as you climb. I want women to be able to look at me and know that they can be the author of their own lives. They can do whatever they want to. They can create whatever type of creative life. So I want women to write their own stories, be in control.
A lot of light is going to go in around this eye because
goes wait,
I want them to pop.
but the clouds
Oh.
don't clear.
You know, I hate using the word pop
All the
like
preparation
that.
has come to
I'm just not a fan of it. It's like it's almost an overused thing.
telescopes is precious.
Aaron made mention of it last week, and like
This ambitious
I think
test
I've been
of
saying it
quantum
more
entanglement
ever since.
must wait.
Not a fan. Some more dark up in the hair, although we're going to get a lot of gray in that hair
So determined to put this bizarre aspect
as well.
of quantum mechanics to the ultimate test. To explore the beginning of the story, David Kaiser has come to Brussels. The city that Albert
Now my
Einstein
feeling is that he probably had his hair tied back here.
to attend a meeting
I'm
about
going to let a little bit more of it out than is
describe
actually in the
microworld
photo.
of atoms and tiny particles. Quantum mechanics.
He had a lot of hair.
Quantum mechanics is one of those
Kind of a thing.
intellectual.
I'd like to see you do a Riddler sketch.
For the first time, scientists
That would be
were able
awesome to see.
probe a world that was
Yeah, actually, I haven't drawn the Riddler a whole lot.
looking at
I can't remember the last time I did.
an time smaller than
I could work that in.
human hair.
One way to think about the scales is that if you take an everyday object, like a soccer ball,
Let's see.
and you enlarge that soccer
Now
ball
I'm
so
going
that
to
actually
go
you
in
can
over
see
here.
the individual atoms, you roughly have to make it the size of the Earth, and then move into that planet. Then you are in the world of atoms and particles.
It was the nature of fundamental particles which make up the world we see around us that Einstein had come to Brussels to discuss.
That's right, Mr.
And it was here
Einstein.
that Einstein entered into a heated debate that would lead to the discovery of quantum entanglement. A concept that would trouble him for the rest of his life.
Okay, I'm just going to add in some more dark as.
This is the original Solvay
I feel like-
Institute building. Beautiful, grand building. And this is the place back in October 1927.
It just
where
needs
the
more
fifth
texture.
Solvay conference was held. It was an amazing week-long series of discussions on really what the world is made of, the nature of matter, the new quantum theory. And
There we go.
these
Now I'm going to add
are
in
the very
a
steps
quick light layer,
in which this famous group
and then I think I
photographs
might call it for the day.
a collection of some of the most brilliant people in the world. Here in the front row, we see Albert Einstein.
Is there anyone specific you'd like to see as the Riddler? Because I like incorporating specific looks. I mean, I know they yeah, that's what I'll do. Never mind. I'm gonna the guy they have apparently cast for this new Batman film, kid from There Will Be Blood. Can never remember his name.
Roommates had their favorite bands, and I had in the 1920s.
I'll bring up a few shots of him and I'll make him into the Riddler.
This was one of the greatest meetings of minds in history. More than half were or would become Nobel Prize winners. Their experiments were showing that deep inside matter, tiny particles like atoms and their orbiting electrons were not solid little spheres. They seemed fuzzy and undefined.
So this group here, these were the folks who had just been plumbing deeper and deeper and deeper to find what they hoped would be a bedrock of what the world is made of. And to their surprise, they found things less and less solid as they dug in. This world was not tiny little bricks that got smaller and smaller. At some point, the bricks gave way to this.
Yeah, the Pattinson cast as Batman thing.
You
You can only see the bottom of your comment.
Confusing and kind of a whole new way of thinking about nature.
Yes, he was also in the Twilight films.
The theory of
In fact,
quantum
that's
mechanics
some of the only stuff I saw him in.
strange. It said that a particle
And that's bad because he's, from what I've come to understand, he's a pretty great actor.
until it's observed.
And I think my first introduction to him killed him for me. Like, it's a shame.
Before it's detected, instead
My
of being
bad,
a
really.
solid particle, an electron is just a fuzzy wave, a wave of probability.
But there you have it. Now I'm going to just add in some white here so I remember.
The only thing we can describe is the probability of being at one place or another.
It's like a wave of all those different possibilities. It's not that the electron is in one place or the other, we just don't know. It's that the electron really is a combination of every possible place it could be until we look at it.
Quantum mechanics
Well, isn't that
only tells
interesting?
us the probability of a particle's properties, like location.
The laws of nature were no longer
Also, I often watch horror movies in the background of doing these live videos. So if you could suggest some horror films, that'd be great. I like, I have Shudder right now that I've been watching a lot. And I still do because I do I still can't do the traditional live on YouTube or on Facebook at the moment. I'm going to continue doing them on Instagram. However, I'm doing a traditional, not however, just to continue that, I'm doing a traditional stream once I leave here on Instagram, basically for the rest of the day, because I have a few pieces I need to finish, or I want to finish, or both, really. I need and want to finish. Penguin, Catwoman, who's the Penguin, Catwoman, Two-Face, and Bane. Bane, I already have the sketch down. The others I have to both sketch and ink. So. Right now I'm just tapping in just soft white. This layer again is going to be reduced, so it's not going to matter a whole lot in the end of the actual picture. Like I'm going to bring it down like so. Actually, this one should also come down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And then over the top of that, I'll add another white. What are you doing at North York General there, Jason? Wait, North York General is the reason for the movie Krampus? I'm confused. Or Quantum Mechanics is the reason. I'm entirely lost. I get lost easy, though. Keeping in mind also that this stream is on about a minute lag to YouTube. So anything I answer won't be super quick.
This is very important in your arguments, showing that quantum theory is incomplete. So they've got this very animated discussion, and what happens still is now you have a bunch of scientists discussing, and at some point someone says, let's write a paper together. So they did.
And then I think I would also definitely go back in with a few more layers of black, because there's a lot more dark to go back in over this.
Seemingly magical effect. It would be like having two particles, each hidden under a cup. Looking at
And I'm going to add my
mysteriously causes the other to reveal itself too. Matching properties.
And that's our Zappa for right now. I'm liking this a lot. I'm glad I chose an older photo of him to sketch from, because I never have. So I got to add in a lot more like smile lines and stuff, which is neat. And again, this is just the base sketch, so I would certainly go back in and change some things around before finishing. Actually, I wouldn't change much, but a lot of this will be painted over. I mean, alright, how long have I been streaming there now? 27 minutes. Alright, perfect. That is enough. I'm just gonna sign it real quick here. I'm gonna pass it all the way back up, down, and again, if there's anything you would love to see me draw, or like to see me draw or sketch, please let me know. If there's something you'd like to pay me to draw, my commission list is open. Thanks for joining me for this 20-minute in the middle sketch. I'm going to go back to working right now, and you can join me live on my Instagram to watch me do that. Share around my page and get more people to subscribe. The quicker I get up to 1,000 subscriptions, the quicker I can actually go live from my mobile and do traditional. Time to go mobile. Every time I will do that. Okay, I'm going to just save this, as I've done a few times. Again, throughout the process, make sure to save your art. Thank you for watching, thanks for commenting, and I hope you weren't listening too heavily to that stuff in the background there, because it's interesting. Okay. Quack.
You can't go from Princeton to Andromeda instantly, and yet that